So I want to teach you today how to find your power and how to give it back to yourself. A lot of times we give our powers away when we're younger because we're trying to survive. And a lot of the times, because we're trying to survive, we don't even consciously realize that we are giving ourselves a huge disservice because we have to live in survival to please our parents or to please our family, to be quiet and not to startle anybody so that you don't lose. For some people, it's your housing. For some people, it is just that safety and that security of feeling like they have somewhere to live or to eat or whatever the case may be. So one of the problems that I had when I was growing up was people pleasing. I felt like if I gave everybody what they wanted, that they would love me and they would appreciate me, and I would finally get that love that I wanted, especially from my dad. And I realized that every single time I did that, I just never became the person that I really wanted to be. I continued to shut myself down over and over and over and over again. I was never the person that I really truly wanted to be because I believed that if I really was the person that I truly wanted to be, people would not like me. I did not like being made fun of. I did not like being picked on. I did not like anything that had to do with somebody putting me down or discrediting me or sometimes feeling like I was destroyed as a person. One of the things that I came across when I started to stand up for myself in these last couple years, these last couple months since I returned home from college, I realized that I wasn't liked or people had attitudes with me. And because I took that so personally when I was young, I used to cry a lot. And I did find myself in certain periods in this journey within the last 3 years that I did dumb myself down just a little, just a little bit, just a little bit, but I ended up picking myself up. And I realized I started to pick myself up when I stopped crying. I've always been an emotional, very sensitive, empathic type of person, whatever you want to call it. But I really realized that I needed to see myself in those versions of the tears and not standing up and being my most authentic self. Even when I would come on YouTube, I would always try to act like I was somebody that I wasn't. I always tried to be very positive, and I always tried to, talk to the camera and tell y'all things that wasn't really actually true for real. I would just come on here and try to be all, and be faking it because I felt like if I was to tell the truth, I knew that my family would be watching my videos. I know that friends would watch my videos. I know that exes would watch my videos. And I felt afraid that I didn't want to lose these certain people. I really just didn't want to lose the image that I had created that other people knew. Other people knew this certain image of me, even if I was disrespecting my own self, that made them comfortable. And it even made me comfortable because it was the identity that I felt safe in, because that was the identity that didn't cause no threats. I knew that if I didn't speak up, I knew that I wasn't going to have to deal with the threat of maybe getting kicked out, or maybe getting fired, or maybe people not wanting to be my friend no more, or maybe, let's be real, that sneaky link that we like linking with, and we say hell no to that person cutting us off. And all of those codependencies and those fears and those toxic behaviors I kept doing because that's what kept me safe. Okay? And so now that I realize that, I understand how actually detrimental that was to me and how unhealthy that was to me. Okay? I know I'm sweating, y'all. Told y'all, I be in the gym and I be coming out from the sauna and be sweating and stuff. So I had to turn on my car, but I'm just in it right now because I want to help y'all to understand that it is because of you why things keep happening the way that they do. You keep allowing people to take your power away, and then you sit there and you blame them for not treating you right or not respecting you, or you stay in situations with people, with jobs, with whatever, that is unhealthy because you are allowing it. And when I took radical responsibility for allowing myself to say, I was the one who allowed this to happen. I was the one who kept, every time an old fling would come back around and want to do something, I was the one dropping everything and running to him. I was the one that was allowing friends to misuse me. And so when you think about the next time that you're around any type of discomforting situation that you haven't spoken up about, you need to do it. And you need to know that people are going to not like you. A lot of times what I've seen with family, I've seen it with exes, I've seen it with friends, I've seen it with people who are very close to me, people that I actually never even confronted before that were very close to me. When I spoke up with what I had to say, immediately these people were defensive. Immediately these people were ready to put me down because they were not used to that person that was speaking up. They're like, who the hell are you? You know, we're not used to Tyson being quiet. We're not used to Tyson being someone who doesn't use his voice. Hold on. There's a bug, y'all. I got to get out of here in a minute because I brought it up. But I had to just say this today because I don't care how I look. The message needs to get across because we need to start stepping into the rest of this year in our absolute power. And what I mean by that is even when it comes to even like clothing, the way that you talk, the way that you want to be your most authentic self. If you have a dream or a goal that you want to manifest, speak that shit into existence. When I tell you that I've always said, it don't got to be YouTube necessarily, but I've always known that I'm going to be doing content online for a full-time gig and a full-time job. That is the life that I have always created for myself since I was about 15 when I started making videos, comedy videos on Instagram. And I've always known that even since I was a kid. I used to preach in the backyard to trees and the grass. That's a funny story, but my family knows about that. I was doing this since I was a child. But the reason why I'm saying this to you is because a lot of the times we have these dreams that we're so scared to not put out, to not say, because we feel like somebody's going to judge us. And the truth is somebody is going to judge you. The truth is people are going to talk about you. The truth is people are going to no longer be friends with you. The truth is people will manipulate you and gaslight you and judge you because they don't like the version that you are anymore. They don't like this new person that you're creating. When you try to leave the box, and society does this real well, they don't want you leaving what has already been put in place, what's already been conditioned, what's already been told, done, whatever, processed, whatever you want to call it. People don't like that shit. And when they are triggered by that, they will attack you because they don't know who they are, right? And they're uncomfortable with change and they don't even want to change. And you are an example that is staring them right in the face and saying, babe, you have to change. Even if you don't want to change, baby, you need to change, right? And so your job is not to heal people. That was my thing. I thought I had to heal everybody. I had to help people. That's why I was so codependent, because I saw things let's keep it real. I saw things in my dad, and I wanted to help him so much to heal his own traumas that I watched all my life. And I became so codependent that when I had boyfriends, when I had friends, when I had jobs, I overcompensated everything. And y'all know I talked about this in the video, the last video that I posted. So go watch that video if you're struggling with, trying to find, like, if you're going through a really hard time right now, building your dreams and all these new things, go back and watch that video. That might help you. But this is a video for when you're ready to take your power back. When you're ready to find who you truly are, start asking the universe, baby. Say, universe, reveal to me who I truly am. Like, reveal to me what parts of myself I've been faking. Reveal to me what parts of myself I have not been acting in my most authentic truth. Is it, I'm afraid to wear certain clothing because I don't want my mama to judge me? Is it that I'm afraid to speak how I speak because people are going to think I'm hood or I'm ghetto or I talk white or whatever it is? Am I afraid to go into that industry because people think that it's impossible or like, you know, only this type of people get into that or only these type of people do that? You need to really, really understand right now in this time, which is so powerful because it's opening up new doors and new beginnings to a brand new life. That you have been conditioned, you have been fooled, you have been, you know, gaslit into believing that you have to follow the life of the people before you, that you have to follow the life of the way of the world, that you have to depend on other people to give you an opportunity to make income for yourself, to make a life that you enjoy, that you have to have permission from people to marry somebody that you love, even if it goes against your family's religion. Come on now. Come on now, let's get into it. I'm sweating I'm sweating as much as I'm talking, okay? And that is something that I'm just so passionate about. I want everybody who is watching this video, first of all, to like the video. I know I said that a little late, but everybody who is watching this video, I want you to share this with someone that you know that needs it. I want you to rewatch this if you have to. I want you to post it on your social medias, okay? Because this is something that everybody needs to know, okay? So please take this stuff in. If you guys got any questions, all my social medias are down below in the description box. And we could talk, we could chop it up. And we can just get our power back, baby. Because we need to get our power back. Okay? It is almost, I think, we're like, 6 months, 5 months until 2025? We need to get our power back. And if you're watching this video, it's because you're ready to take your power back. So, baby, you could do it. Okay? It's going to be hard. You're going to be challenged by a lot of stuff. You're going to be tested. You are going to feel very, very uncomfortable. But you can do it. People are not going to like you, and you're going to have to get used to that. And people are going to block you. People are going to be very mean, okay? But stay grounded. Stay cool. Keep doing what you do. And you got this, okay? I'll see you on the next one. Peace.